Angel, Cecilia. What happened to Malavika students? Ruth online, Ruth, Bhargavi. Okay. Is Ani online? Nine. Fine. We'll start GST students. All of you remember GST concept? Shall we start? Yeah, keep the videos on. Yeah, turn on the videos. All of you. Be quick, students. Keep the videos on. It's already late. Today it got late. Be quick. GST. We'll revise GST, and Saturday I'm going to conduct test. Today is Friday, Thursday, right? Okay, Thursday, Friday. Saturday. Okay, fine. Good. Fine. I'll discuss about the test. First, we'll start this. Turn on the video, students. Keep the videos on. Be quick. Angel, Anya. It's not working. Okay, others turn it on, students. Be quick. Island, Angel. Okay, look here. Look at the screen. All of you will stop writing. I'll just explain. We'll start solving the question. GST, it is tax related, students. In tax, what do? Do you add tax or you subtract tax? All of you will respond. We always add tax on cost price or mark price. Okay. So there are two things. If mark price is equals to 100, students, So I'll tell you the difference between cost price and mark price. Any article cost price. If I take cost price of a bike, example, rupees 100, fine. So what I'll do, I buy it from some other person. I'll buy it from a company, okay, and I'll mark it. MP stands for mark price, which means you might increase or decrease. It depends. So mark price is, it is not actually the original price. Mark price is not original price. Cost price is the original price. And this actually doesn't matter, but just get to know the difference. Original price is the cost price. Mark price, you mark it. Either you increase it or decrease it. So when you give discount on cost price, for example, 100, you give 10 rupees discount. So what is the value now? If you give 10 rupees discount, what's the answer, students? It is 90. So you marked it at rupees 90. This is the concept. Actual price is 100, you have given 10 rupees discount. After reducing rupees 10, 90. So that 90 becomes mark price. You just marked it for 90. Next. Profit. You keep profit on 100. Okay, so what you do, you keep a profit of rupees 10 or rupees 20. If you keep profit rupees 20, what will you mark it, students? You buy it from someone else, you are keeping profit 20 and you're selling it to other person. So what will you keep the value as? Very good, 120. That is known as mark price. So you're keeping profit, and for what thing? You want to develop in your business. That's the reason you're keeping profit. If they're willing to buy, let them buy. Okay, that is 120. See, the reason is you're staying in, for example, you're staying near SFX, your school. Okay, here you need to buy books, students. Books. Fine. So you have to go to market. Actually, you have to go to market to buy books. In market, the actual cost price of the book is 100. So what I will do, I'll buy it from market. You don't have time or you don't know where to purchase books from market. So you can't go to market and purchase. So if you want to buy your books or whatever it is, bag, anything, you can't go to market to purchase. So I will go to market and purchase. Then what I would do, whatever I pay 100, I'll keep it as 120 and sell it to you. Fine. So you don't have to go to market. Instead of that, you'll pay 120 and you'll buy it from me. This 20 rupees extra, the extra amount whatever I'm charging, rupees 20, that is because for transport, I have to travel, right? Travel plus for the work which I've done. I'm not letting you to go to market. You're just sitting at home. You're receiving your book directly. So this is the profit which I've kept, 20. So this becomes the actual cost price. 100 is the actual cost price. 120 is the mark price. Mark price. Is this clear? Concept clear? All of you understood? This is the difference between mark price, selling price, sorry, cost price. And during the test, you all are writing it in a different order. Fine. Next. Then after that, other things are same. In GST, we have intrastate, interstate, all those you all are familiar with all those words. From state to state, what do you call? If it's same state, what do we call? Intra. If it is different state, inter. Very good. Interstate. For same state, I told you only one chief minister, CM. So GST will get split into how many parts? GST and SGST. Both 50-50%. Remember this ratio, students, 50%. When we talk about percentage, it is fixed. If it is different state, we have 2 CM. If there are 2 chief ministers, always a problem. So this interstate will, GST will directly go to central government. That is Modi government. It will directly go to central and we call it as, what do we call? What's the term given? Very good, IGST. Okay, so you shouldn't get confused. That's the reason I'm mentioning this 2 CM, 1 CM. This is easy to remember. GST, SGST. If you know this concept, it is easy to solve. Next. If it is percentage, if GST is 100%, entire 100% will go to IGST. If it is same state and if they ask about IGST, you can write nil. In same state, IGST is nil or 0. In different state, CGST, SGST, CGST and SGST is nil. In different state, you can't apply CGST and IGST. That is nil. It's not applicable. Nil. Okay. Now, when it comes to rupees, percentage is easy. When it comes to rupees, rupees is what makes the difference. Look here. For example, in a question they give you it is intra-state. Intra meaning is same. CGST is rupees 22. If CGST is 22, how much is CGST, students? If SGST is 22, same 22. If this is 22, we add both, it becomes GST. How much is GST? 22 into 2 is 44. Rupees 44. If GST is 44, IGST also will be 44. That is basically 22 plus 22, 44. Okay, so we have CGST, SGST concept, intrastate, interstate. Now, next thing. Whenever we have discount, remember, whenever we have discount, we subtract, minus, we subtract it. For GST or profit, we add. Remember this calculation. For GST or profit, we add. For discount, we subtract it. Example, let me take cost price of an article is 100. I give a discount of rupees 20, students. Discount is rupees 20. What will be the mark price now? Or what will be the cost price after discount? This is given in rupees. If it is rupees, you can directly subtract 100 minus 20. If it is percentage, example, 12%. I'll give you discount of 12%. How do you calculate? 12 divided by 100 is 100. What is the is 12. Very good. First calculate the discount, students. First take out the discount amount. This is discount amount. So mark price will be cost price 100 minus 12. That is equals to rupees 88. Subtract. So only there are two types. Either they'll give you in rupees or they'll give you in percentage. Same concept with GST. So GST, I'll continue from here. Now mark price, they've given a discount, students. After discount, on top of this, remember GST should be the last calculation. In one test, Bhargavi and Aileen are done in the opposite way. GST should be the last calculation, students. First you calculate discount, whether they have given profit. Check whatever it is, discount or profit. Minus and plus, subtract or add. In the last you add GST. On top of this 88, add GST. GST, if I take GST as 10%. GST is 10%. So GST is equals to 88 into 10 divided by 100. Or 10 divided by 88 into 100. We can write anything. 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 88 divided by 10. If you use shifting method, 8.8. This is GST amount, not total amount. How do you find the total bill, students? Total bill. Which one I have to take? Cost price or mark price? I need to take mark. 88 plus 8.8. So make sure your GST calculation is the last one. So that becomes 96.8 rupees. Then apart from this, what else we have? Or do you have doubts in any calculation? Respond. Liability, we'll do it in the last. From past 3-4 years, they're not asking liability question. We have, anyways, I have taught you all. We'll do it later. Okay, that's it. Next, what else is given? Number of articles also matters. Number of articles. If cost price is equals to 100, and if a person buys 5, example, let me take pen. If one pen is 100, a person buys 5 pen. What's the total cost price? 5. You should know all this logic: addition, subtraction, multiplication. So you add 500 times, or you multiply 5 into 100, you get 500. So almost all the concepts are done. We'll start solving the question now. See, this is 2026. All of you write 2026. Copy this question. Let me see if there is any. Okay, start with the students. Write 2026. Copy this question. All of you will be quick. What is given? The mark price is how much, students? Mark price is 12,000. And GST paid by customer is how much? 2,160. They have asked us to find what? Percentage, right? Okay, one more thing. One more thing. I'll just quickly teach you all percentage and rupees conversion. Look here. Stop writing. If cost price or mark price is rupees 100 students, if they give you percentage, GST discount, whatever, if percentage is given 10%, how do you calculate this? 10 divided by 100 into, yes, I'll take cost price 200, multiply like this 200. This is how you find percentage. See, percentage is very easy to remember. If you take this 10%, what does this percentage symbol stand for? Doesn't it look like division? It looks like division. And percentage is always calculated on how much students? What amount? Percentage is always calculated on 100. Very good. So percentage is easy to remember. What if they give rupees? If they give GST is equals to rupees 25. Cost price is equals to 200. GST will obviously be less. Okay, remember this concept, numerator by denominator into 100. It's like your marks. In your school, if you get 50, how do you write? Out of 100. How do you write it? 50 divided by 100. In the same way, GST divided by cost price. That's the formula. GST rupees divided by cost price or mark price. So that is equals to numerator is 25. I'll write 25 divided by what is denominator? What is cost price? 200 into 100. This will give you percentage. So take the GST divided by cost price or mark price. Remember, cost price or mark price should be the denominator. So if you reduce, two zeros gets cancelled, 2 goes 12.5 times. 12.5%. Is it clear, students? All of you understood? This 12.5%, let me try to convert into rupees. Take, see, 12.5 percentage symbol is given divided by 100 into what is cost price here? What is cost price? 200. 20 gets cancelled. 12.5 multiplied by 2, you will get 25. Did we get the cost price value? Respond all of you all. Got cost price? This is how we solve, students. So whenever rupees is given, take rupees divided by mark price or cost price. You don't have to write these things. Start with the calculation. All of you all start doing this. It's a very simple question. What should I do if rupees is given? If I want to find GST percentage, which one I have to divide? 2, 1. Take the GST divided by what is mark price? Into 100. The reason we are multiplying 100 is percentage. We need percentage into 100%. See here, 3 zeros gets cancelled. 1, 2, 3. Divide 12 by 216. Tell me the answers. See how easy they have given. 2016. So keep practicing. Attend regularly. Attend all the tests. Keep practicing. You'll score good marks. All of you got 18? 18% students. Okay, just 12 times table or reduce 2 ones are 2 six are, do all this calculation, you should get 18%. Completed. Shall we do the next one? Okay, now I'll tell you what kind of questions they might ask. Have they mentioned interstate, intrastate here? No, right? No, no interstate or intrastate. One more thing, instead of GST, they'll give you GST and they'll ask you CGST here. So if you write 18%, is it correct? Is 18% correct? No. Very good. Exactly. What was got? 18%. If they ask CGST, it is 9%. CGST, SGST will be 9. If they mention it is interstate, in interstate, do we pay CGST or GST, SGST? No. Then if you all mark 9%, still it's a wrong answer, students. They'll give an option nil here, nil or zero. We'll solve. I'll show you such question. So keep this in mind. These are the keywords. For each and every chapter, you'll have keywords. In heights and distance, I told you all. Elevation, depression, those are keywords. Okay, next question. See, they gave one mark question. Okay, this is how the board exam they set paper. One mark question and 3 mark or 4 mark. Mostly they give only 3 mark for GST. Let me see what GST question. Oh, where is it? There was one GST question. Here. See, such a simple question. What is given? 3 marks. The cost price of a TV is how much, students? 20,000. This is the reason I explained what is cost price and mark price and how much did the shopkeeper market. What do you mean by that? What was the actual cost? 20,000. Why did he mark for 24,000? What's the profit he's kept? What's the profit? 4,000. And I gave an example, books example. You don't have to go to market. I will go and purchase from market. You have to just pay, right? In the same way, this shopkeeper would have bought it from a different place. This TV would have bought it from market. That is very far. Market or some other place. You would have bought it. And he's selling this for 20,000 in his shop. That shop is next to your house. That's why it's marked it for 24,000. So you don't have to travel far distance to buy it. You can go to a shop and directly purchase 4,024. Next, he sells it at a discount of how much? On what? Cost price or mark price? Mark price. Very good. So you have to take mark price. If the word mark price is given, discount percent. What is discount percent? 10%. So calculate the discount amount, students. See, I'll write like this, but Amy, you shouldn't write it like this. You should write it in full words. Okay, all of you all in test, write it in full words. What is discount amount, students? How do you calculate? 10 divided by 100 into mark price or mark price? Very good, 24,000. Calculate this, all of you all. Two zeros gets cancelled. What do you get? 2400. What do you call this, student? This is the discounted amount, right? Is it the discount amount? Yes, that is what they have asked in the first question. Look at the first one, we got the answer. Discounted price of the TV set is 2,400. So first, no, discounted price. Did they ask after discount what's the price? Did they mention that? No, just the discount price, student. Discounted price. Okay, now the first one is done. Let me keep 2,400 as it is. Discount. What do you mean by discount? You need to add or subtract, students? Subtract it. Now, 1 minute. What they have asked is discounted price. Sorry, this is not the discount amount. This is not the discount amount. I'll take this discounted price. In discounted price, I'll remove this word, students. Now read this sentence. What they have asked us to find. Yeah, what was the price of TV set initially before the discount? It was 24,000, right? All of you respond. If you want to purchase from the shop, how much did the shopkeeper keep it for? 25,000. Now, before price, they have given the word discount. So that is not 2400. It is after discount, students. Correct, Amy. Remove discount from this. So mark price, you don't have to write it as mark price. Again, you can write mark price after discount. Mark price or cost price after discount. Cost price after discount. After discount. Or you can just write discounted price, students. Just write discounted price. Subtract it. That's the actual word. Discounted price is equals to 24,000 minus 2,400. How much is 24,000 minus 2,400? Very good. 21,600. This is the first answer. Discounted price of the TV set. Just write discounted price. Next, amount paid by the customer to clear the bill. What do you mean by clear the bill, students? Total amount, right? Total amount. See, this is how they give words. This is how they change the language. Amount paid by the customer to clear the bill. Instead of asking what is the total amount, they have given a phrase like this: amount paid by the customer to clear the bill. So if you want to purchase the TV, you have to definitely pay GST amount. Read the second part of question. What is given? If the sale is intrastate, what do you mean by intrastate? Same state. GST is how much? What is GST? 12%. And one more thing, students, if the sale is intrastate, this actually doesn't matter, right? Have they asked us to find GST, CGST, or SGST? What they have asked? They have actually asked us to find GST, right? They have asked us to find GST, so that it actually doesn't matter. Only to confuse students, they give it. Okay. If the sale is intrastate, and if they would have told GST rate is 12%, GST is 12%. I'll tell you how to calculate. Whenever they give the word like this, students, if the sale is intrastate, what do you mean by intrastate? Same state. GST will be split into how many percent? What are the two parts? CGST and SGST. Make a note for board exam. It is totally different, students. For board exam, you have to show calculation like this. Whenever they mention intrastate or same state, GST, right? GST is equals to how much percent? 12. Just because they mentioned intrastate, same state, split this into two parts. What is CGST and SGST? Very good. Percent and 6%. Now calculate 6%. See, calculate like this: CGST amount. CGST amount is equals to, what is CGST amount? 6% on which one, student? 6% of which one? Discounted amount, right? Very good. 6% of discounted amount. Don't write listen here when I'm teaching listen. 6 divided by 100. If you just write directly GST, then you won't get full marks. They'll just give you 2 marks. So you have to mention CGST, SGST. That's the reason they've mentioned intrastate into 21,600. First, let me solve. If you have any doubts, get it clarified. If not, you can start writing. 2 zeros gets cancelled. 6 6 are 36. 6 1s are 6 plus 3 9. 6 2s are 12. 1,296. If CGST is 2,296, what about SGST? 1,002. Now tell me GST. GST will be 1,296 plus 1,090. So it would be 12, 9 plus 9, 18 plus 1, 9, 5, 2,590. This is the calculation you need to show, students. You can't just directly show 2,592. They'll reduce marks. Now write the total bill. Total bill is equal to 21,600 plus 2,592. All of you will complete. Did you all understand how to write? Okay. What about Cecilia? Abigail, Cecilia, Bhargavi, Anya, Ruth? Is all of you done? Okay. So remember this students, intrastate we have to show CGST, SGST calculation. It is must whenever they mention the word intrastate. Completed. Find the total bill. Oh, fine students. Write it from the beginning. Write it neatly. This is how you're supposed to write. Right? Cost price, mark price, discount, and discount amount. This is the first answer. Discounted price. Maintain notes. It will be helpful for revision. This is the first one. This is the second one answer. If you write all this, you'll get 3 marks. Is it 24,192? Okay. Yeah, turn on the video, student. Why is it off? As soon as I explain, all of you turn it on. Are you there online? Abigail Island, turn it on, students. Start solving. Okay. All of you will complete it. Shall we do the next one? Question 4, second one. See, yesterday we did this question for first one students. It was 3 marks, trigonometry question. Next one. Let me check. Question 4. Next. Write this as 2025. Mark this question, write this question, all of you, or I'll share it in the group. I'll share it later. Write it as 2025. Leave around 3 to 4 lines, students. How do you solve this? What is mark price? 1375. What is the GST charge, students? All of you respond. GST is how much? 4%. So 2026, what did they give? Percentage or rupees? Previous question, what they had given? Percentage or rupees for MCQ? They had given only rupees, right? We found percentage. What is given here? Then find the price of the article including GST. Not only GST, including GST. First find GST amount, students. What is GST amount? 4 divided by 100 into 1375. Then calculate the GST including, calculate the price 1375 plus whatever GST you get. Complete this, use 5 times table and reduce it. Yes, the answer is correct. This one was right. What's the answer for this? Why nobody is responding? What do you think? Okay, 2 twos are 2. How many times? It goes, students. 50 times. Then 2 ones are 2, 25. How many times 25 goes in? 1375, students. Reduce it. 55. Okay, 25. 5 fives are, 5 twos are 10. 5 sevens are 35. 5 5. 5 ones are, 5 fives are 55 times. Very good. So what is the GST amount? GST is 55. By mistake, if you all don't read the question properly, if you mark 55, is it correct answer, students? Is the answer correct? No, it's not right. You have to add 1375 plus 55. What's the answer? Very good. 1430. Option C is the answer, not A. Option C. Because last time when I conducted all this test, students used to do this mistake. They used to mark 55 GST amount. It is not 55. Read the question properly. Find the price of the article including. This is the important word. Including GST, it is 1340. Next, try the next question. What is given here? All of you will respond, students. What's the time? 12. Okay, take break. We'll continue at 12:30. All of you will take 7 minutes break. We'll continue at 12:30. Yes, students, shall we start? All of you online? Try this question. Be quick. Four marks question. See, 2025. They had conducted. They had given it for 5 marks. One MCQ question and one 4-marker question. Read the question. A customer paid 2000. I'll read out. First, listen to the instruction what they've given. A customer paid 2000, round it off to the nearest 10 to clear the bill. Note 5% discount is applicable on an article if more articles, sorry, 5% on an article if 10 or more such articles are purchased. Fine. Which one will get 5% discount? Article A or B? All of you will respond. Which one should get 5% discount, students, if 10 or more articles are purchased? Article B. Right? Article B should get 5% discount. Is it clear? All of you understood? Read this island. Read the second line. What is given? Note. Okay. So total how many articles do we have? No, total. A and article A and B. Look at their quantity. Look at their quantity. Which one has more than 10? That is what they meant. Which quantity has more than 10 students? Article B, right? Which question is third one? Article, just a minute. Question. Article B. Which one will get discount, students? All of you respond. Which one will get discount? Article B should get discount. Now start it like this. Article A. Is this clear? All of you understood? Can you respond or you want me to explain again? Okay, 5% will be applicable for Article B, students, not Article A. Okay, Article B. I'll tell you how to write. Write Article A. For Article A, what is the mark price? Mark price is 190. 190 is for one quantity. How many quantities are there? 6 quantities. You can write mark price and write total mark price. What is the total mark price, students? 190 into 6. On this, is discount applicable? Do we need to apply discount on this? No. First calculate this, then directly calculate GST. Is this clear for Article A? Then what will you do for Article B, students? Tell me for Article B. Article B. No, before that, what you have to calculate? Mark price is equal to T. And what is the quantity? Quantity is 12. Quantity is 6, right? So quantity is 12, students. What does that mean? What is the total mark price? Respond. Total mark price is 50 into 12. On top of this, what you have to subtract? Discount. Very good. Calculate discount through cost, discount amount, students. Try this question. and check if it is 2000, if you're getting 2000. Yeah, it got disconnected. So, fine. Other subject also got, I would English. What about the time? How do you do it? Overall marks, because you want to take marks. From the beginning, I used to tell you that concentrate, practice, slowly over something. So it's just like when you're doing maths at homework, it's just practice. That's what I call overwork. You think it's a easy question, and you think that that's what you get. And if you see on previous years, what the product was not that tough. Compared to last year, it was easier, right? When you saw the paper. Yes. Paper was only thing practice done is all easy questions you have kept on practicing multiple times. You have done that. Prelims, right? So you shouldn't have cared about prelims and your school test, your teacher, that's it. If you compare your board exam and test your prelims, you can see the difference, right? The way they have said. One tough question, your teachers have said all tough questions, most of the students lost their confidence. Maths, most of them they have failed, they have scored very less. Now compared with your prelim. Prelim was totally different. What was your sir's name? Arabi sir. He said all tough questions. Even sir, the government is offering to colleges. And when did you apply? Well, you can apply. it's a bit, I don't think you should join us. No, there is some issue going on, sir. I spoke to your ninth standard students, I know these people. The thing, they have conducted lots of PX, they have made lots of students fail in ninth and tenth, and because nobody is joining 11th and 12th. If Reservex has lost options, what was the teachers? When if you join, there are tuitions where they conduct all maths and science. You plan to do some CNC or the there's a supplement coaching for the you find that. So that is actually better. Going for the that is better. You don't have to see about the college. If it is any college, fine. If you're focusing on doing it, the giving support, then you can join. Fine, fine. Anyways, all the best. Fine. Then Naomi, because Naomi was here actually to contact. Fine, then you can start with that. Okay, fine. We'll see. Somewhere after getting your college, you let me know. Okay, fine. Okay. Yes, students done, completed. All of you will respond, completed. Okay, 6 nines are 54. Why are so slow? 6 ones are 611. It's been 5 minutes, right? 1140. You got 1140. Calculate GST on that. How much is GST? GST is 12%. For both, GST is different. What is GST amount? Multiply 114 into 12. It's getting late, students. It'll take so long to complete. Very good. 136 divided by 10, 136.8. Now, what is the total mark price for this? Is it 6,000? Sorry, 600, right? 600. And discount is how much? Discount what they have given students. What's the discount percent? 5. Very good. 5 divided by 100 into 600. What is the discounted amount? Simple question. If you'll take so long, how will you do it? What is given GST? GST is? Yes. Remove the discount, students. In from 600, if you remove the discount, what will be the mark price? 600 minus 30 is 570, right? In 570, calculate GST. GST is equals to 18 divided by 100 into 570. 0 and 0 gets cancelled. Multiply 50. All of you 102.6. Multiply 18 into 57, student. 18 into 57 is 1026. 1026, if you use shifting method, 102.6 rupees, 102.6. After this, what do we need to calculate? Yeah, total amount. Calculate total bill. Angel, are you solving? Anya, Angel? Completed? Okay, find the total amount. Check whether the total amount paid is 2000 or not, student. Read what is the last statement given. Till here, did you all complete? All of you all? What is the total for Article A, students? For Article A, what is the total amount? For Article A, the total amount is 1140 plus. What's the answer? 1276.8. For Article B, what is the total, students? For Article B, 570. Take 570 and add 102.6. What's the total? 672.6. Add both the bill. 1276.8 plus 672.6. What do you get? 1276.8 plus 672.6. What's the answer? 1049. 1949.4. If you round it off, what are we getting, students? If you round it off, 1950. Write this in order. Don't write it like this. Write it in order. Write total cost price of Article A, total cost price of Article B. See, I've written it separately. I've written Article A separately, Article B separately. So what they've mentioned here, students, check whether the total amount paid by the customer is correct or not. What they've mentioned here? All of you will respond. Last statement. Check whether the total amount paid by customer is correct or not. Justify your answer. Is the how much did the customer pay? How much has the customer paid? 2000. Is he paid correct amount or is he paid extra? He's paying extra. What's the actual amount? Actual amount should be 1000. And you're supposed to say the customer has paid how much extra, students? 50 rupees extra. You should tell the actual bill. Look, I'll tell you what's the statement. If you get such question for exam, you have to write actual bill. Actual bill is 1950, but the customer has paid 2000, which is not. So the actual, but customer paid 2000. But customer paid 2000. Okay. So the amount paid by the customer is not correct, students. Not correct, or you can tell wrong. It is not correct. And how do we justify? We showed the calculation. We have justified the actual bill is 1950, but customer paid 1200. So the amount paid by customer is not correct or wrong. Yes, the amount, yeah, you can tell they was right or wrong. You can just tell wrong. The amount paid by customer is wrong. Okay, if they ask what is the extra amount paid or what is the less amount paid, what would be the answer, students? 2000 minus 1950 is rupees 50. Yeah, so the customer has paid rupees 50 extra. All of you are done? They'll reduce 1 mark. See, 3 marks is the actual calculation. 1 mark is for writing the statement. Okay, 1 mark. They'll reduce marks, students. They won't give you 0. They'll just reduce marks. Completed? All of you are done? Oh, write it, write it. When you write article A, show the total calculation for article A. For article B, total calculation. Okay, shall we try the next one? All of you completed, right? What about Anya? Angel, Anya done? Island? Okay, Bhargavi completed. Is Abigail online? Why Abigail is not responding? Yes, respond. Abigail, Ruth, even Ruth's voice is not audible. Okay, next question, students. Look at the next one. 2026-25 was done. 24 will continue tomorrow. I'll just tell you how to solve. Try this for homework. Can you see what is mentioned here? What is this? In, intrastate meaning is what? Same. CGST paid by dealer to central government is how much? 120. If CGST is 120, if the mark price of the article is 2000, what do we need to make? GST. If CGST is 120, how much is GST, students? All of you will respond. GST will be, why no response? If CGST is 120, how much is GST? If CGST is 120, GST should be as 240. Do we need to calculate? Yeah, 240. Do you need to write rupees or percentage? Percentage, right? Percentage. What is the answer given here? Percentage or correct, correct. We need to write Yes, rupees, and convert into percentage. How do you convert? 240 divided by what is the mark price? Mark price is 2000. So 240 divided by 2000 into 100 students. You do this calculation. 3 zeros gets cancelled. 2 ones are 212. What's the answer? Answer is 12%. Understood? This is how they'll give you intrastate, interstate concept. Intrastate or interstate concept. Any doubts? Do you have any doubts? Okay, I'll send this in the group, students. I want you all to solve the second one, third one MCQ. Second and third MCQ 2023 and one 3 marks question. Can you see the bill given here? All of you will respond. 2024 question. Okay. I've already given it in test, students. See, price. Find it is given. If you buy 2 kgs, what will be the amount? Find into to this 1000. And pastries. Pastries 100 per piece is given, 12 pieces. What will be the cost price? 100 into 12 is 1200. Top of the GST is added. Any discount given? Any discount given here? No, discount is not given. Try 2024 and this question. 2000, this one, 2023. For homework, students. Is it clear? All of you understood? Yeah, it's the same. The first one, for air oil, 100 rupees discount is given. For air oil, for cashew nuts, there's discount. So try to do it. We'll solve it tomorrow. I'll continue tomorrow. These 2 questions. I'll send it in the group. That's it for today. Attend tomorrow at same 11:30, students. Attend at 11:30.